Hey guys, welcome back to Critical Flick, and today is our third day of the 13 Days of Halloween. I wanted to talk about one of the most iconic franchises in horror history, Saw. So instead of going over all the Saw movies, because that would take me forever, I just want to focus on the first one. Because in my opinion, it is still the best one, and it's just such a special movie in the whole horror genre. So this movie came out in 2004 and was directed by James Wan, who you might know went on to make films like The Conjuring and a lot of other iconic movies that now he's still so relevant in the horror genre. He wasn't a one-off horror director like a lot of these people you do see in these smaller horror movies, and it works perfect. The great thing about this movie is why it's known for being so graphic and so gritty, and in reality it isn't that terribly graphic. There's a lot of off-scene stuff that happens in this off-camera. You don't actually see what's going on, and I remember reading somewhere that the original cut of the film wasn't even going to be rated R because there's not that much blood in it originally. There's not even that much going on. They had to add that in there because it's just the sounds of what's going on and the implication of what you would have to do to survive these games set up by Jigsaw. Just the psychological aspect of the movie alone is so well executed. And the idea is so interesting because at the end of the day, you have the twists towards the end of the movie, and you realize that while you kind of are rooting for these people to survive, you're still figuring out what's going on. It's a puzzle. The whole game of what's going on in the movie is all puzzle. And at the end of the day, you're almost rooting for Jigsaw as the series goes on, and it's that twist. If you haven't seen Saw, I'm not going to spoil it, but you should definitely see it if you're into horror movies. The twist at the end of Saw was so well done. People can argue it and say it doesn't make any sense, but I don't care. I think it's great. I think the movie's great. I think the style of it, just the fact that it's almost, most of it shot in that one little room with the two characters, it's so well done. Obviously, the franchise went on to be bigger and more ridiculous and so many storylines and plots, and you have the new one coming out, which I don't know how I feel about it yet, but I have to say, the original Saw still holds up for me. I have the collection on Blu-ray, and the first one is still such a great movie. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. And what's your favorite Saw movie? I know some people like some of the other ones, but the first one for me is just it's like a perfect horror movie. So, remember to like and subscribe, and happy Halloween, guys.